'Twas 2 weeks-ish before Christmas, and all through the house lots of creatures were stirring, but hopefully no mouse. We have a hamster, that's enough. We haven't seen a mouse in years, actually, and when we do, we live trap them, release them in a rice field far from here, and then they're on their own. I was at my computer when what should appear but the postman delivering some early Christmas cheer. My wife called upstairs, asking what I had got. It was a Christmas card, but for me it was not. It was from the right province, and had the right first name. It had my postal code, so the postman was not to blame. Nothing else on the envelope related to me, and I wondered what inside could possibly be. I have to admit that I opened it, I felt bad, and I found a card that said, from Mom and Dad. The place it came from is not my folks' town, and I felt I had to track this other mark down. On the net I googled and looked for a sign as to where was this person with a name like mine. A lead or two on Facebook soon was found, and another Mark friend tracked a phone number down. Then my mother helped by calling the other Mark's mom and confirmed that the address she had was a bit wrong. Then I finally found this other Mark Canuck and found he's farther south than his card had got stuck. The card was addressed with a few small boo-boos. A 3 should have been an 8, which had led to the confusion. So I changed the 1 digit, wrote the prefecture on, and took it to the post office and explained how wrong it had gone. At first they thought a new stamp I might need, and an envelope and all to accomplish the deed of getting the card to its rightful receiver. But really, it was quite a mistake in delivery. When they realized how wrong the delivery had been, they said it was fine, and that this would mean the other Mark would get his card fairly soon, and neither us having to pay more was a boon. And just a few hours ago, I got texted a photo. It finally arrived. Took a whole week. Why? Don't know. So to you who send and receive Christmas cards, double check your addresses so they hit their true mark. And of course the last thing in this I must write is Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. I almost did that without screwing up. I didn't want to read the whole thing through again. Oh well. So if you want the less literary version, what happened is I got a Christmas card and on it said Mark, but it didn't have my last name. It said Mark. I'm not going to give the actual names, just privacy reasons. I don't know if that person wants their name spread across YouTube or not. But I got a card for another Mark from his parents in Markdale. That's, there's lots of people in Markdale. It's not a problem saying that. But it had my address on it. Not my address. It had my postal code. It had my name, wrong last name, and it was from Ontario. So I thought, well, I guess I have to look it up. I have to open it, check it out, and it said from Mom and Dad. My folks are not from there, and my dad is no longer with us, so he would definitely not be sending me a Christmas card, and if he did, it would scare the hell out of me. So I did some searching, Googling, checking on Facebook. I actually first tracked a possible lead down to the Rotary Club for Markdale, sent them a message, and then I got a couple more leads. I think I sent a message to a woman who might have been his mother and one who might have been his father. Never did get answers back from them, but I posted about this on Facebook to my family and friends, and another friend named Mark tracked down a phone number, and when I looked at the information, the link he sent me, it had their phone number, it had the correct address, so I knew I had the right people, and I said, I don't really want to make an international long-distance call for this, and my mom said, oh, give me the number, and I'll call, and my mother called, said she was a lovely woman, they talked about it, and got the information she had for his address, and she had it wrong. We have almost the same postal code, except that my 3 is his 8 in one location. That's an easy to mistake number. It just needs a couple extra curves to make it into an 8. I got his email address from her and managed to find him on Facebook. I sent a message saying, is this you? Yeah, it's me. I said, I got your card. He gave me his postal code where we found out the 3-8 mix-up, and also his mother's, the ordering of the address overall was creative. I got that all straightened out. I did a few fixes to the envelope, changed the 3 to an 8, moved a certain number, and added the prefecture on, and took it to the post office, explained what had gone wrong. They thought, oh, well, the stamp's already been used and canceled, so I don't know, can we send this on? And I said, look, this really wasn't for me, but I'm fine if I have to buy a new envelope and pay for a stamp. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll send it on. And the other Mark had said that he would send me money, and I said, yeah, you don't need that, guy. It's fine. And he said, if this is too much trouble, just take a picture and send me the picture, and I totally understand you opening it. I would have done the same thing myself. And I said, no, man, you are getting your card. I explained it down there, and when they realized just how wrong it had gone, that the only thing was the right first name and the postal code were mine, they realized that the post office had really messed that one up a bit, and I had just doctored it so it was correct. They said, yeah, you really don't have to pay, and we'll send it on. And just a few hours ago, I did get a message from him. He's got it. So, as one friend on Facebook said, you've gone on a quest. My quest did not take very long. It actually took a lot longer to get the card to him than it took to track him down. I mean, we tracked him down that night, pretty much. And I sent the message and got a reply the next morning. So it was a quick quest, but it was a fun quest, and I'm glad to have enabled the card to get to its proper destination. I hope the other Mark enjoys his Christmas card, and I hope you all enjoy Christmas, or whatever holiday you choose to celebrate or not celebrate. End of the year, whichever calendar year you consider it to be, depending on where you're viewing it, because some places have different year numbers, including the country I'm in, which uses 2 different ones. It's all kind of crazy. So everyone, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, happy whatever you choose to celebrate, and just all the best from Japan.
Good.